Greetings, everyone, and welcome to the update for today, which was Sunday, May the 10th of 2026. Now, today is Mother's Day, so happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there, and I hope you all had a wonderful day. Not the typical type of update for me. I am actually already in bed. Going to be sleeping on the couch tonight. I've alluded in a couple of previous videos. I don't actually know if I mentioned it outright, but I am doing this like reorganizational thing where I'm sorting through stuff, taking stuff down to the garage, getting some stuff prepared to possibly go to a storage locker, getting rid of some things. Um, Lots of stuff around here that needs to be dealt with. And so right now I'm basically my bedroom is a complete dumpster fire. I've taken everything or tons of clothes off out of, and various other things out of drawers and whatnot and are reorganizing everything. And unfortunately, because I'm in the middle of that, it's just a complete disaster and I'm just I'm just going to sleep on the couch until the next couple of days until I get that all squared away and so that I don't end up well, just not a comfortable place to sleep with just crap piled all over the bed and everything. Welcome to the not so fabulous part of reorganization. So, anyway, I am laying in bed, which means I don't have my recording equipment or anything, or which by recording equipment I mean my little ring light thing. So thus bad angles and bad lighting and all of that. Que sera, sera. What will be, will be. But decided I would bring you a quick update tonight so I don't get behind on these and whatnot. Um, so I did work a 7:30 to 12 shift. I specifically asked if I could just work a half day today, so that well, mom is in town. She actually came into town yesterday for a celebration of life she was going to attend, and then decided that she was going to spend a few days up here. And I told her she could crash at my place, and so she's actually here right now, which is part of one of the reasons why I am using a quieter tone of voice. She's upstairs trying to sleep, and another good reason I'm not filming this from upstairs or my bedroom or anything, because mom's in the guest room and trying to sleep, and so yeah, so I'm using a little bit quieter tone of voice, and probably not going to go for a full 10 minutes either. Don't want to accidentally wake her up or anything like that, and yeah. So anyway, so that's kind of how things are. After my shift, um, well, like it was amazing, like a miracle today. In that, well, in terms of my cleaning project, in terms of where I'm trying to get everything like cleaned and um reorganized and whatnot. In terms of the downstairs area, that is like the dining room, the kitchen, the living area where I am right now. And I've shown you guys parts of these areas in several videos before. But in terms of getting those clean and looking really nice and good and all that, I have made more progress today than I would typically make in like 3 weeks. My mom also happens to be like a self appointed queen of clean. Now, would there be a coincidence between those two? Yes, there most certainly is. So, it was amazing. Um, I get off work and mom, bless her soul, had already just like been tidying up things and some of the dirt and whatnot that dust that I've been saying, oh, yes, I'm going to be wiping that off and dealing with that bit by bit by bit when I get to it. She'd already gone after some of that stuff. And so we went for lunch. Now Mother's Day lunch is one of those like times that is like the toughest. Apparently, at least it used to be. So I've been told. One of the busiest days of the year for like sit down restaurants for the lunch shift. And being well aware of that, um, you know, I actually took mom to dinner last night. We had Mexican food at a place called Lindo, Mexico that I absolutely love. And so does she. Um, and so that was a good experience. And then before today, like, okay, Mother's Day meal, Sunday, noon, good luck. She says she wants Papa John's pizza. All right. So we went and got Papa John's. And we also went and checked out the circus. And by circus, I mean, in my town, they opened up a In-N-Out burger a few weeks ago. And it's right next to where the Papa John's is. Now, if you're from the East Coast or someplace that hasn't experienced In-N-Out burger, for some reason, and I only had it once, one time in San Francisco, at the San Francisco cruise area, but it's a burger, and no, nothing wrong with it, but just all right, well, whatever. Whenever one of these In-N-Out burgers pops up, it's not like the opening of a Wendy's. It's a freaking event. And I live in Washington State, and from what I understand, like the drive-through line for this In-N-Out burger when they first opened it stretched to Oklahoma. And from what I understand, the last cars to get in line on opening day are currently somewhere in Colorado. And so, anyway, um, and you and where this Papa John's is an area called Dead Man's Curve. It's a really poorly designed street where there's an entry into a shopping area little thing that's on a turn that you cannot see people coming around that turn. Dad used to call it Dead Man's Curve, and I can't disagree. This entire like In-N-Out Burger cluster truck happens to be right there too. And I don't know if there's been any like traffic accidents or anything there yet since they opened this thing. And they have like their own traffic police and everything. There's like use this driveway for them for the drive-through and this one for the dining room, and then once you pull into the one that claims to be for the dining room, then there's another like they literally have like a traffic cop making sure that In-N-Out Burger patrons don't go into this little strip that has like a Subway and a Papa John's and all that. It's freaking wild. And then you watch people turning into the drive-through. No, they don't actually drive all the way to Colorado or whatnot. It's actually in California that the line starts. I'm kidding. But it is a ridiculously long line. Now it probably stretches a zip code, but at least. But and then there's that queue, and then there's a queue outside of the place, and yeah, it's nuts. And apparently it's only a fraction of what it was like 2 weeks ago. If you've eaten there, it's a burger, right? Does it taste like gold? Or like I I had it once in San Francisco, like I said, and okay, but anyway, so we went and got our Papa John's pizza, and then most of the rest of the time just cleaning. Well, mom talking on cleaning, and she actually helped with some of the cleaning as well, which again, no obligation on her part too. But this is just how mom is. There's cleaning going on, she's going to be part of it. And given that I'm in the middle of this big cleaning project, she helped me out a little bit. Well, more than a little bit. And this is like my living room area. I've never actually shown you this in full because like this table has been just disgustingly full of stuff. And they're vacuuming and various other things that we've done. This Christmas thing right here, see this? I've promised in a couple of videos I was going to talk about this. Well, mom made this actually. And back in 2021, it was part of her Christmas. Her various family members would let her come in and like decorate Christmas stuff during the holiday season because she was so great at it. But in 2022, after Dad had the stroke, everything just kind of got frozen in time. And speaking of frozen, it's kind of like the Elsa Let It Go colors. And Dad loved that particular display, and nobody ever had the heart to take it down, and just kind of been maintaining it there ever since like 2022. But anyway, so that's kind of today. It's a different type of update here, and hope you enjoyed it. Hope it was interesting, and I'll look forward to talking to you tomorrow.